it's come down to this, a national championship matchup that almost no one expected. Two of the lower-seeded teams that had to overcome skeptics and doubters to get into the bracket, win a road game, then win 2 more rounds. And now, in this unlikely matchup, one team will emerge as a very surprising national champion here tonight. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the tight end. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming out.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? One with purpose. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. It's a quick grab, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Play action, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here. The ball is caught. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they get to completion. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Tight end goes in motion. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the
opponent, physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. He lets it go on the move. He's got his man wide open. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And it's Tulsa on top right now, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The Tulsa offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Tackle made after just a short game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pop over the middle. It's Mayava. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Gee. Breaks loose at the 40. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First and 10 now for the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. There's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Catch hauled in here over the middle, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a shotgun run call. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first?
Look out, he's loose. Across the 40, the 20, inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Completion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking right, this one caught. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Gee. Completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. The tackle is made. But the offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, down here inside a 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second and goal for the offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tulsa. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Signs the quick throw. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down. But what will be the play call?
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tulsa will kick it off to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was effective in the first. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. As the first down is still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see, and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll ride the back again here. They'll finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback drops back. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, but he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense back on the field now. Remember, that last possession went forward and fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He finds the running back in the flat. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And the quarterback dropping back. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. He makes the grab. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane, to put them on top now. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. From the shotgun, drops back. It's caught. 1st down, pickup, tackled at the 45.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but an entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
Has the first down and more. The defense scoops it up. Football comes out. They get him down after a short return. Turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field.